We know that the establishment of Israel was just and necessary, rooted in centuries of struggle and decades of patient work. But 60 years later, we know that we cannot relent, we cannot yield, and as president, I will never compromise when it comes to Israel's security. Not when there are still voices that deny the Holocaust, not when there are terrorist groups and political leaders committed to Israel's destruction, not when there are maps across the Middle East that don't even acknowledge Israel's existence, and government-funded textbooks filled with hatred towards Jews, not when there are rockets raining down on Sderot and Israeli children have to take a deep breath and summon uncommon courage every time they board a bus or walk to school. I have been proud to be a part of a strong bipartisan consensus that has stood by Israel in the face of all threats. And then there are those who would lay all the problems of the Middle East at the doorstep of Israel and its supporters, as if the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is the root of all trouble in the region. These voices blame the Middle East's only democracy for the region's extremism. They offer the false promise that abandoning a stalwart ally is somehow the path to strength. It is not. It has never been, and it never will be. Those who threaten Israel threaten us, and I will bring to the White House an unshakable commitment to Israel's security. That starts with ensuring Israel's qualitative military advantage. I will ensure that Israel can defend itself from any threat, from Gaza to Tehran. As president, I will implement a memorandum of understanding that provides $30 billion in assistance to Israel over the next decade, investments to Israel's security that will not be tied to any other nation. And I will always stand up for Israel's right to defend itself in the United Nations and around the world. We must isolate Hamas unless and until they renounce terrorism, recognize Israel's right to exist, and abide by past agreements. There is no room at the negotiating table for terrorist organizations. That is why I opposed holding elections in 2006 with Hamas on the ballot. Now let me be clear. Israel's security is sacrosanct. It is non-negotiable. We must never force Israel to the negotiating table. Any agreement with the Palestinian people must preserve Israel's identity as a Jewish state with secure, recognized, defensible borders. Now, there's no greater threat to Israel or to the peace and stability of the region than Iran. Its president denies the Holocaust and threatens to wipe Israel off the map. Let there be no doubt, I will always keep the threat of military action on the table to defend our security and our ally Israel. Do not be confused. I will do everything in my power to prevent Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. Everything in my power to prevent Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. Everything. Now is the time to join together in the work of repairing this world. And I'm looking forward to being a partner with AIPAC and making that happen. Thank you very much, everybody.
God bless you. God bless you.